Good afternoon, traders. It is Thursday, July 28th, 2016, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Hey, we're on a roll, and the roll continued today. Not quite as great as yesterday, but we still closed out over $6,000 in closed out trades today, and we're carrying positive $3,000 in open trade equity going into tomorrow. Add them together, we got $9,000 in profits today. Contrast that with nearly $25,000 yesterday that we closed out, and 5 days ago we closed out over 31,000. So this thing is really looking good. What's amazing is that we're getting all this good trading and racking up these profits in at a time when the Dow is just slashing around here, up and down and all over the place. It's a pattern that would have absolutely destroyed us just a few weeks ago, but for some reason, I know what the reason is. I told you all the traders are out of our trading room now, and we have it to ourselves, and we're just cleaning up as a result of that. And it doesn't seem to make any difference what the overall market's done. We just keep making profits. So I'm very excited about this, and I think it bodes well for our trading in the next few weeks. The Dow again closed negative today. I think I called it up yesterday. I was wrong again. It closed down 16 points today, and I think it's had like 3 or 4 down days in a row now. But these down days don't amount to much. They're very small, and the overall pattern is kind of downsy sideways here. And what I think is going to happen is this thing is going to break to the top side very hard, and I don't know when it's going to happen, but I'm going to call it up again for tomorrow. I think when this does break out of this kind of consolidation back and forth sideways pattern, it's going to scream, and it's headed toward 19,000 and higher. That is my prediction. So we'll see what happens. I'll show you kind of some of the individual stocks that we traded today, and explain kind of what happened. Hey, this one I'm going to show you is a frustrating one. In spite of the good profits we had today, it was a little frustrating. You know, we had about $10,000 open trade equity yesterday. When we closed out, we're down to 6,000. That's kind of bad. But what was even worse is I took a screenshot. It'll be on the website. We were actually up to $15,000 or $16,000 shortly after the open, and then things just kind of fell apart, and so we dropped about $9,000 in profits. And when we finally got out, we got out with $6,000 in profits. So that was a little disappointing. This particular stock, which is Labu, Labu, which is our biotech bull, was one of those that exhibited the frustrating pattern this morning. We had bought this yesterday right at the beginning of the day. It closed very nicely for us, and it pops up here this morning on the open. Would have liked to have gotten out here. We would have made about $3,000 in Labu if we'd gotten out there, but look what happens here. In just less than 45 minutes, down it comes, and of course we get stopped out down here, and that $3,000 in profits goes to negative $100. Yeah, that's a big kick in the butt. And we had about 3 or 4 stocks that did the same thing, and that's why we went from positive 16,000 to positive 6,000 on the near the open this morning. A little bit disappointing, but unlike our horrible period of a few weeks ago, we're still getting out with pretty good profits, not showing big losses as a result of this kind of pattern. We had some great trades, however, believe me, we had some great trades. This first one is InvenSense, and I'm showing you 2 trades here because they're both pretty good. We had 2 days ago, we bought InvenSense toward the end of the day, then just this big gap up. Yesterday, we got out of that with about $2,000 in profits there. Then we get re-entered, and voila, this morning it goes way up, and we get out of there again, and we get another $2,000 out of here. So these 2 InvenSense trades combined net us about $4,000 in profit. That's really good. And notice how well we're doing with the re-entry on this. I'll show you another one here. This is even bigger, and it shows just how good these re-entry trades can be. I get criticized for these re-entry trades, but statistically I've studied them, and they are actually our most profitable entries that we get. But it's just, it's kind of like there's quite a few losers in them that are fairly small, and then we get these really big winners, and that more than makes up for it. Anyway, 3 days ago, we bought JNUG, which is our leveraged gold bull. We got that. It did pull back here a little, but then yesterday it pops way up there. We get out of there with $7,000 plus in profits yesterday. It comes back, puts in a bull spike here, pops up. We're re-entered here. We get re-entered yesterday. It takes off, closes very profitably there, and even after all this, it still pops up again this morning, gives us a perfect exit, and we take over $6,000 out of JNUG the second time around. Combine these 2, we have over $13,000 there in profits. Just a beautiful run there in gold. Can't believe it. I love it. And of course, this is what's contributing to our profits. So another very good day. This is Trader Bob signing off. I'll be back here tomorrow on Friday.